Hello everyone, this is Suyesh here. So now in this video, we are in the third video in the topic of our liver. So in this video, we are going to discuss about the ligaments of the liver. What are the ligaments actually which are connecting our liver with the different organs, okay? And the specific ligaments which liver also has, and some ligaments are connection with your stomach and the first part of duodenum. So they have the name hepatogastric and hepatoduodenal ligaments, and some ligaments which are present in the liver. So we'll start with this is your inferior surface of the liver, okay? And this is your left side, okay? And this is your right side. This much you know, as this is a basic diagram, okay? And in this I will be showing you the different ligaments in the liver, how they are positioned, okay? And where they are located, and what are the lobes actually, and the lobes also. So I will mark you with the color, okay, how they are formed. So actually on the diaphragmatic surface, this is actually vessel surface. On the diaphragmatic surface you will see a falciform ligament, okay? So falciform ligament, I will show you a small diagram on the of your diaphragmatic surface, okay? So like this, this is your diaphragmatic surface. So in between here is your falciform ligament, okay? So from the anterior side you can see this as your falciform ligament, okay? So first ligament, falciform ligament. So this you can see on the diaphragmatic surface or the superior surface, and from the anterior side. So this is a falciform ligament, and below there where it ends is your ligamentum teres, which you will see here also here. So there is some part of falciform ligament here, and this main is there is a groove for your ligamentum teres. So this is actually your ligament teres, which is present on the inferior surface, ligamentum teres, okay? So I'm showing just a simple diagram of diaphragmatic surface. The main ligaments you will see on the surface, okay? So I will show you my marking with this color. So this is actually the marking of the ligaments, and these ligaments are actually peritoneal folds. So peritoneal folds or double layer peritoneal folds, which are actually present all around the liver, on the anterior side of the abdominal wall, but on the posterior side it is devoid of this peritoneal folds. Only from the anterior side it is present. And this is your actually the, I will showing, these are actually your coronary ligaments, okay, which are present on the superior surface. These are your coronary ligament, like this they actually passes. So I will label it here, okay? So this is actually your right, so whole both layer is actually right coronary ligament, okay? And this ligament is actually two folds. So this fold is actually your superior fold. Superior fold you can also say, or anterior fold, okay? And this one below one is actually your lower fold, or you can say it as posterior fold, okay? So these are the folds. So this above one you can see from the diaphragmatic surface also, like this, it actually goes like this, okay, like this. And this one is on the posterior, that is the posterior aspect, and this one is the anterior aspect, like this, okay? So on the anterior side you can see your anterior fold here, okay? So this is the first ligament, right and left. So this side is your left. So this both are your, this part and this part is your left coronary ligament, okay? It has a wide pathway in the liver. It is a very long ligament, okay? So it is actually peritoneal fold. And now next one is your, now this coronary ligament actually forms a triangle in the edges of this. So this edge is actually which is forming here, like this, it is actually forming a triangle here. So it is called as right triangular ligament, okay? And here this triangle, this one is triangle is your left. So this is your left triangular ligament, okay? So we have discussed two ligaments. So coronary ligaments edges are going to form our triangular ligaments, and this is your coronary ligament, okay? And now this coronary ligament actually forms further, this peritoneal folds actually continues in the form of your ligamentum venosum, okay? So this much area is your, this is your ligamentum venosum, okay? So this is actually remnant of your ductus venosum in the fetal stage, oblated part of ductus venosus. So in this it is actually your called as ligamentum venosum, okay? So this actually continues in here, and here there is your groove for your, here there is groove for your inferior vena cava, Okay, so here is your inferior vena cava, and these are your hepatic veins. Okay, so hepatic veins actually drains the blood into this inferior vena cava. So these are small veins. You will see small openings in the inferior vena cava. So this is actually present on the right side, this inferior vena cava, and this is your ligamentum venosum. And this lobe is actually the lobe which is present between ligamentum venosum and your inferior vena cava is actually your caudate lobe. So this area is your caudate lobe. Okay, and this is your left lobe. This part is your left lobe, and this area is your right lobe. And this is also a right lobe, but it has two more lobes, caudate and quadrate. Okay, so now this one is actually this is your porta hepatis. This part is your porta hepatis, which is actually containing your hepatic artery is there, hepatic vein is there, and common bile duct is there, which is going out, and some nerves are also coming. So it has many tributaries here, this porta hepatis. So this is your porta hepatis. So this actually takes the arteries and veins, supplies inside the liver. So this is present as a porta hepatis. Okay, so now the ligament continues as this, and this was, that falciform ligament in the inferior surface continues as your ligamentum teres. So this area is your ligamentum teres. So this is your, what is this? This is your ligamentum teres. Okay, so this is actually the remnant of your left umbilical vein in the fetal stage, which is coming from your umbilicus and ending here. So this part is actually the oblated part of left umbilical vein. Okay, so this was your ligamentum teres, and between your ligamentum teres and this is your actually your gallbladder. So this is your gallbladder, fossa for gallbladder, and I have shown here that here it is your gallbladder. Bladder is present. So in between your gallbladder and ligamentum teres, there is a lobe called as quadrate lobe. Quadrate lobe. Okay, so quadrate lobe is present in the left side ligamentum teres, right side gallbladder, and the quadrate lobe, and then the quadrate lobe left side is ligamentum venosum and right side is your inferior vena cava. Okay, and in between there is a transverse section, which is your transverse part, which is your porta hepatis. Okay, and now now this was a ligamentum teres, ligamentum venosum, and more two ligaments are there which are L-shaped actually. I can't show here, but just consider that they have the connections with your liver, with your stomach. So it is called hepatogastric. I will write it here. Two more ligaments: hepatogastric, and your hepatoduodenal, which is a connection with your first part of your duodenum. Okay, hepatoduodenal. Duodenal. Okay, duodenal ligament. So these are two more ligaments which has connections with different organs. Okay, so nearby organs. So it connects liver with your stomach and liver with your duodenum, first part of duodenum. And in this there are classification of the formation of your true and false ligament. So false ligaments are actually true ligaments are actually your ligamentum teres and ligamentum venosum. Okay, because they are the oblated part of our organ in the body. But these all are the peritoneal folds actually. They are formed by the peritoneal folds which are present in the abdominal walls, anterior and posterior, which covers the organ and connects different organs. Okay. So this was your ligaments: right coronary ligament, right triangular. On the diaphragmatic surface you can see falciform ligament, and in the inferior surface you can see ligamentum teres and ligamentum venosum, and your left triangular ligament, which is present on the edges of your coronary ligament. And this your ligamentum teres is also called as round ligament. Okay, round ligament of liver. So this was your ligament section. Okay, so just go through the third part of the video, and I end with the section of our liver. So the basic anatomy of the liver. We don't go into the details. Just remember the basic surface external structure of the liver, and what the ligaments, what the lobes, and the topography. Okay, so I've completed the section of liver. Thank you.